Welcome back when we last left off. The orcs got taken down, and I got paid $2,000. Huh. Excuse me. Have you heard of what the word? Have you heard of the word? Everyone knows about the word. Yes. It's a magic mushroom. It is magical. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Wait, stand still for a second. I got an idea. Pair of eyes.
Come my way, come.
What are you doing? You serve the
Hello
kingdom!
there. Who lied to you?
He just murdered the princess and he shot me.
I suggest you leave, or you might die.
You might die, mate. Aw, shit. I'm being double teamed.
What's up? Ooh. Thank you. There's a ton of food in here. Kill which guy? I'm an innkeeper, so I don't really do much fighting. Except for this claymore thing that I got from the orc. Which I haven't used yet. It was some other knight guy fighting the other knight guy. Wow, this bread is made out of metal.
Oh, hey, you're still here?
Yeah.
How about Astrid? Hey, where's the other caboose? The one that can kill literally anyone.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look, food right there. You see, run. Good, good. Caca.
What is this thing?
Hey, man.
Yo, innkeep, can I buy
Hey, doctor.
What? What?
How do I do a
Myth.
farm? How do I farm?
One mushroom.
I want to farm.
Alright.
We
How
have
do I
blacksmith.
farm?
Oh no. The freaking ugly.
Why is
by
he
the
holding
way.
a musket? Put your musket away.
Am I ugly? Fuck you. Who do you
Yeah,
think you are?
Very, very, very.
There's an
ugly.
Uncle Norman.
Fuck you, you.
Innkeep, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'd like a room.
A room?
Where is the
I'm
person?
not sure exactly how
I
to
need a
give it,
blacksmith.
but up here. I'm not sure how to give it, but because the whole time I've been a innkeeper, I was pretty much prisoner by those orcs over there.
How much would you like for it? I'll
you
just
could-
stay in it and stuff.
You could just stay in there until I figure out
Oh,
whatever.
thank you.
Do you need any food?
Yes, please.
Here you go, right here. There you go.
Thank you.
Party escape.
General,
Party has a
we need
weapon.
help. Someone murdered the princess.
He got loose.
General!
We made him.
May I enter this throne room?
Good stuff, man.
If I did kill him, that means I need a healer.
The princess died by the...
I didn't save the princess, I saved the queen.
What's the gun? What's the gun? What's the gun?
Hello? May I enter the room?
I mean, what are you actually gonna do with that sword?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, right. 500 gold to the next person that kills me. Wait, you're not the princess we wanted.
Yeah, sorry, we don't allow male princesses.
Good news,
I'm sorry,
everyone!
we don't have traps. When I saw myself... Wait, she's gonna kill herself.
By the way, does this look familiar to you?
Looks like you're a little
Well,
low
I had
on
no
food.
part in it.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna go marry Mrs.
With the pickaxe?
Oh, God. I got what just happened.
Yeah,
This is gonna be
I
like-
stole off some giant's body.
Are you not my parrot?
Oh no, we all spawn with it. Everyone spawns with it.
From my chair.
I know. Stole off someone's body.
Cool. You guys have a mushroom? Can I get a mushroom?
Alright. Hey.
Thanks, I'm not actually paying for it, you could ask the king.
The giant's not welcome in here. What's he doing?
Yo, I thought you had respect for me.
When did I respect you? I just had to kill one of your kind a minute ago. Get out.
I don't care, I'm not Mike. I don't take,
There's an invisible
I don't
person
take responsibility
on
for
the
my kind.
Then you will leave. I haven't given you permission to be here. Now get out.
There's an invisible
You know,
person.
you're, very hostile. And I don't appreciate. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Knocking all the
bang.
food off the table.
Boom, bada boom, bang. Hey, oh. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, hey. Frank, bros. Frank. 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 Frank.
Please stop that, you.
Frank. Frank.
There's an invisible man right over here. On the table, he keeps knocking everything off.
above you.
No, there was someone who standing on the table. I
If you
hit
pull
him,
up one more thing, I'm gonna kill you.
swung a sword, and I actually hit him.
What? Frank.
I know it was a person because it ran, when he ran on the table, he knocked everything off at once.
Is he going to kill him? The question is... No, it was that guy directly above you that was pulling it off with his grab gun. The guy that's on that ledge up there.
A bounty has
He's
been
ruining
placed on
the
another
banquet.
player.
Wow. I guess this guy is dead now.
Does anybody want this chicken?
Hello.
Hello. Would you like this chicken?
I'm going to have to ask you to stop knocking everything off the table.
Nobody wants this chicken?
Okay, no?
Hello.
Oh, my friend's the king.
Hello.
Yeah, that's great.
That error man keeps knocking all the stuff off.
New king.
Come in this room. There's a person that's trying to kill me in here. Hurry.
Alright.
Wow.
This person's trying to kill me.
Wait,
if I
all my
had
stuff is
all my health-
gone. You
Yeah,
still
you
are
didn't know
breaking.
if you die, you lose all your stuff.
Well, I'm pretty new here, so how was I supposed to know?
Oh, there's a
Alright.
final at blacksmith. Okay, don't give him a mushroom. He doesn't deserve it.
Oh, there's an error man in there that keeps knocking all the food off the table every time I'm trying to
Can you open the gate?
Get them drunk,
Oh, so should I, or should I
Open the
not
gate.
give him the mushroom?
Already I can get
You
them
shouldn't.
pulling out that frazzled seed.
There's a mushroom down there on the table.
I don't wanna hear you sing no more, yeah.
Hey, are you the princess or a queen?
I'm the queen.
Oh my
Do you have
god,
a
it's
weapon to
crazy,
defend
Chris.
yourself?
Nope.
You can have mine.
Is this your new video, crazy?
Ooh,
Hey, hey.
honey.
Yeah,
I'm talking you.
but I have posted the first few ones.
Can you PM me? Can you PM me the code?
Okay.
It's 4212.
going
Wait,
on
no.
here?
Is it?
Hello, Arnold.
Hello.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Put the cookie down!
It's 4121.
Aye, she can't kill him now, 'cause she's not here.
Hey.
Hello.
Aye, I am the ruler of this bed.
Okay.
Queens and kings bed.
I've reached a limit of magic mushrooms.
Guy. Oof.
Yeah, but when I was at the orc camp, there's at least 2 of them there. And that guy down there, a guard, probably moved that mushroom around there somewhere. Or someone ran off with it.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh my god, it's an overseer. Oh my god. Yo, it's my boy Martin, yeah. Now, I don't like you overseeing little children. That's kind of weird. Like, you should probably stop that and probably get to, actually working. But yeah. Oof.
Can someone just put in that code?
Oh wait, you're unstuck? Holy shit. Yeah, I'm just stuck in here. I just build. If I get damage or help, oh shit.
Rock.
Nemo birds. Jesus Christ.
Rock. Are you blind? Don't like a rock.
That's fucking mine, guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're an import, but what's with that?
Did I assault? No, he was the one that punched me. Ow, stop it. Ow.
Well.
See?
If you want to change here, you might be used to seeing this one.
Oh, innkeep, can I get a mushroom? But can you take it outside because I'm ghost in here and I'm stalking you.
Alright.
Come on.
A bounty has been placed on another player.
I need a mushroom, it's just I can't get in here since I'm ghost.
Alright.
Okay, can I get a mushroom?
There
Thanks.
you go. I had to respawn to be able to place one. Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Oh, sorry.
We'll go find them if they don't listen.
Ooh, mine.
Okay.
Enjoy your
General
banquet.
And Draken, can you please escort me to town? And
Yes, Sword
You want to
General.
buy that mushroom first to bring your health up? Alright,
I got my health up.
because it's right over here.
Are you guys good with your health?
Manish?
Hello. Do you guys wish to eat mushroom? To increase your health?
Sir?
Okay, I'm at 900, let's go.
Okay. Alright, thank you, Innkeeper.
You're welcome.
Hey King. Hey King.
Hello.
Got
How
any
you doing?
bounties? Or destination?
Actually, no, not at the moment, but if anyone tries anything stupid, you have permission to kill them. I'm gonna put a lot board up real quick.
Oh, Innkeeper, can I get that mushroom?
With a specific name, with a specific price.
Oh,
Yeah,
not
very
yet.
specific.
No, not yet.
Alright. Okay.
I'm here, King.
Oof, oof, did he doof? Oof.
A bounty has been placed on another player.
Oof! That's a nice one.
You killed this woman, sir.
I actually need some. I'm about to die.
Oof, did he doof?
Hello.
Oof, oof. Oof, did he doof, doof, doof?
Oh
yeah.
You are, you fucking Stargate, you fucking Jew, get the fuck out of me. You can't just harass me like that. You stood inside of me for like 3 minutes. Wait, you have fucking spells as a wizard?
Really? Wow.
I called you something from Stargate. Is that an insult? Apparently.
Hello, demonic leader. I was just, I wanted to make sure you were okay with the laws I put up. Here they are.
Magic shit going on, man.
That's great, giant error. It's a fucking on top of it.
I'll read them to you if you don't see a few.
I see a bit of them.
What to say?
What numbers do you not see? 1, 2, 3,
It says
1,
that
and 4 are unnecessary.
textures are all weird.
1 to 4.
Okay, 1 to 4 is not important.
Because I can't see
Alright.
any of them. Because it's all, like, weird. And it's not that I don't know how to read.
You have
When I put
CSS
this video
textures?
Yeah, I understand.
You'll see how it looks when I put this video up.
Do you have CSS textures?
Wait,
Hello, do you have CSS textures?
no.
Oh. Well, that's probably why.
No, I can see
You
it
should probably
perfectly.
get it.
It's not glitchy. It's not purple. It's just that it's an angle. There we go. Do not attack other citizens except in self-defense. Do not steal or break into people's homes. Money, printers, or drugs are... How is there a money printer?
No, no.
What is doth this? Who doth levitates this with magics in the land? Can someone get me a legible reader for me?
Hello, what's up?
Oh. I need a blacksmith.
Hello. Okami, come here. Okami, it is me. I formed the Roman Empire in that one server. Where'd you go? Okay. In that one server that was, well, long time ago.
Ghost Man!
Oh hey, some magical healing mushroom.
I'm alive, as an innkeeper. Where can I go? It was me who set up that feast.
Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you
Why do you
running?
run?
Do you need any more food on the table?
Alright, I think we're good. Maybe a little bit more.
Alright.
Let me just set up the chairs, guys. We're gonna get some storytelling. Maybe some of you are gonna get the storytelling too. Alright, keep moving.
Michelle, open the door!
Okay.
Cute, did you baby?
Alright, storyteller would sit on this chair. Whoever's storytelling. And then the rest are gonna sit around. Excuse me.
Miss.
Everyone sit down. Let me gather up some more people.
Okay, what kind of story do you guys want? Scary, happy?
I want it, weird. Weird.
Sit down, sit down.
Okay, I'm gonna have a scary story
Well,
just
me and
for
Cletus
that.
were down by the pond with my sister.
Make it romantic.
Okay, okay, vote S for scary. Put S in the chat box.
You go
for
down
scary.
and sit down. Everyone sit down.
Or put romantic
sit
in the
down.
chat box.
Good stuff.
Okay, scary wins. We're telling a scary story here. Okay, are you ready, or does you guys need, or is there more people that needs to come sit down?
Oh, is that a sword in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Yo, innkeeper. Can I real quick get a mushroom?
Alright. There you go.
Okay, I think we're ready. Is the king here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, are you guys ready to hear a scary story?
Ooh, please.
I like this.
Or at least one that's been told to me when I was in 6th grade.
Why am I facing
Okay.
this way?
God.
Sit down, everyone sit down.
Well, I'm gonna be facing this way, I'm sorry.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm sorry.
There we go, got
You can all eat, sit down on the chair.
Get off my
I wish we had a
Okay,
jester in
I'm
here.
just... It's not just King tell me when I'm ready.
Make me get off your mushroom. What you gonna do?
What's that?
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Hey, everyone, weapons
Sitting
down.
the wrong way again.
Here we go.
I'm just gonna take a quick hit before this. That's the good stuff.
Physician, you may sit down. Nobody is allowed to speak except the storyteller, which is the person that's sitting on this chair, okay?
This is boring as hell. I'm leaving. You can ground me.
Alright. You may start, Red Rooster.
Okay, okay. This is a story from the Smoky Mountains, okay.
Okay.
Like, long ago during cowboy times, there was this old man that lived in the Smoky Mountains. He went out hunting and it was...
my mushroom. Hey, drop the mushroom.
What's a cowboy?
Okay, here we go. But either way, he was going out hunting and it was like really stormy, rain everywhere. So then, he caught nothing, so he returned back home.
And?
Can you continue?
Okay, so when he got back, he cooked himself some beans, and then he heard something rustling from underneath his floorboard.
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay. So then something just popped out of the floorboards and knocked him down the ground. And see here, he was like on the ground. This thing, it was like a kind of a big old cat, but said like had no fur on its face. So when he was cooking the beans, it walked up, touched it, born, and then he grabbed the axe and cut off its tail.
What?
That was more. Okay. There's more, but I'm a terrible storyteller, so
okay,
if
I
anybody
can tell a story.
Wants a
I can tell a story.
just feel free.
Alright, go sit on the chair.
Let me sit here. Okay, there was once this little kid that lived in a poor country where there was communism. One day, he was watching Hannah Montana, and they shot his house. So he had to move to America, and he started playing Gmod, which his name in Gmod is Johnson Shalamir.
Who else wants a story to tell? What's an actual good story?
Yeah. Well, that actually happened to me in real life, so don't judge me.
Alright, but that wasn't good.
Communism wasn't in Russia anymore.
Hannah Montana brings bad luck. Just when I was watching Hannah Montana, they shot my house down.
Okay, yeah. I don't believe him. I'm calling bull.
Bulls.
You don't have to... Okay, search up Venezuela in Google Chrome, and you'll see there's like this communism guy, Maduro, and lived there. I can prove it to you by speaking Spanish. Okay.
Shut up.
Venezuela?
Yes, that thing.
Who has a good story to tell? Who has an actual good story to tell? Any of you have a good story to tell? Robert?
There was a duck walking on the street. He fell,
okay.
So he breathed it through his ass. So he fell and stopped breathing.
Okay.
Hannah Montana is shooting you right now. So, okay, who has an actual good story?
Okay, fine,
I'll do
a
lockdown.
Type him out a good story.
I'll do a lockdown story, okay? So they were walking, so they were in the classrooms, and they left to talk outside class. Then the lockdown happened, and they said, "Oh great, we have the school all to ourselves." So they walked, and they saw a man in the end of the hall, and he had a gun in his hand. So they approached him, and then the man shot to the roof, and they started running to the bathroom. They both hid in the bathroom stalls. So then the guy came in the bathroom, and he was checking all the stalls until his friend whispered, "We need to leave." So, but the room was so silent you can even hear that. And they made a plan where they had to go under the stalls and escape. Yeah. They went under the stalls, and when the man was hitting the last stall, they left under the stall and locked him inside, went into their classrooms back again, and told the teacher what he looked like, what was his height, and what type of gun he had. The only good story I know.
You guys want to hear a story?
Just a plant. Live alone.
You guys want to hear a story? I'll fucking hear a story. Answer me.
Alright,
I like potatoes. I need to
who's
eat.
attacking?
Some pumpkin.
Can I try?
What's going on in there? Michelle.
There's a wolf in there,
Just imagine a bathroom covered in raisins.
Alright.
It was having a fun time.
Here, like oatmeal raisin
I got
cookies.
a bathroom. There's a bunch of raisins there.
Just let me know when I can start.
It was weird. So.
The year was 1942. I was a young Jewish boy who was sent to a concentration camp, Auschwitz. My brother and I were separated from our parents a couple weeks back, and haven't seen them since. We were attempting to make it across the border into Russia, in order to escape the Nazis, but we weren't fast enough, and they quickly caught up. My brother, Alois, was 2 years older than me. I went to Auschwitz when we were caught. Unfortunately, he died on the 4th day, from too much hard labor. I was alone. I was all alone, and on the verge of starvation.
I'm a plant.
For I was younger and weaker than everyone else.
Yeah.
When we all got our small, disgusting portions of food, the greedy would beat me up and take it from me.
Black ninjas didn't exist.
I would eventually learn to take the bowl of slop and run as fast and hard as I could, as far away as my feet could carry me.
Historically
Then I would hide.
Mr. Ninja.
Only after the people hunting me down
I'm a plant,
were gone,
man.
I would start to eat. I would eat all of it in 2 or 3 bites, since the food was scarce, but I enjoyed every second of it. A couple weeks later, smoke started puffing from the ovens. What's that?
I don't need that much advice.
A couple weeks later, smoke started popping up from the ovens, in which the Nazis would take a large group of Jewish people and burn them until they were dead. The population of Auschwitz plummeted every week, although new arrivals kept filtering in. I had made friends, but sadly, they were soon after burned in the ovens, along with their families. I was at that point in time, which I felt incredibly scared. I wanted to be a hero, so I kept my chin held high, and my chest puffed up. Every so often, a new sickness would pop up and kill off nearly half of the people in the concentration camp. But I don't really understand why. But nothing bad ever really happened to me. I didn't ever get sick. And for some strange reason, the Nazis would skip over me, go to the next group was chosen, even if everyone around me was selected. One time this happened, a man used to beat me up for my food and gave me a deathly scowl and said, "Little brat, always getting in the way of things." and then he spat in my face. One day, I was so confused on why I wasn't being chosen to be put in the ovens. Then I asked the Nazi god. It's not like I wanted to be put in the ovens, but something was fishy about the whole thing. The Nazi told me, "We have something special planned for you." And a devilish grinned. This made me even more curious. I asked him what it was, and that was obviously a mistake. The Nazi shot me in the foot, and I started to cry. He said, "You want something to cry about, kid? How is this?" And then he shot me again, but this time in my right shoulder. The man laughed and shoved me to the ground. I resisted the urge to cry out in pain, and I held back all my tears, for I didn't want to be shot again. The Nazi started kicking me in the head, and I was just about to scream and let it all out when he said, "You're lucky I'm not allowed to kill you, Jew." I stayed there, crumpled up, mud-ridden ground. The Nazi walked away, cackling to himself. You want me to go on? Or does anyone else want to go?
Yes, go on. Go on. Please go on. That was amazing.
The next day, I was practically naked.
Wait, Crash.
What the
Yeah?
Nazi?
Did you get this out of a movie?
Nope.
From a book.
Mickey.
You got it from a book.
It wasn't Boy in Striped Pajamas, I know that.
Alright. I forgot what I was doing.
Day 2.
Oh.
Damn. Yeah,
the next
day 2.
day, I was practically naked for I had my clothes to bind my wounds. The Nazis had given me an axe for us. We tried to remove the bullets, so I applied pressure to the deep holes instead. For it was time for a group to be chosen for the ovens. If I had guessed the schedule correctly, however, that day, one little girl I recognized was taken out of the crowd of people. I recognized her because she had always been there, in my sight. She just never said anything. As I looked at her, she looked away. However, she turned back, a fearful look in her eyes. Then the Nazis shoved her forward, into the ominous shadows. I desperately wondered where they were taking her. That night, I could not sleep. I kept thinking about that girl. She was lying in a pool of sweat. I was lying in a pool of sweat, and the hay lumps were not very comfortable beds. I felt a cockroach scuttle on my stomach. I fought back the urge to quickly grab it and eat it alive. I had seen others do that, and they quickly got sick and died. Even though I had not gotten sick before, I did not want to risk anything.
All about how
All
my
of a
life
sudden,
got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute and sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Velvet. In West Philadelphia, I was born and raised on a...
Okay.
Cut up! The innkeeper's telling the story. Damn. Okay, you can keep going.
Later the night that winded me up.
All of a sudden, a piercing scream cracked my eardrums. It seemed distant, like an echo, yet so close at the same time. I sat up, and the scream seemed to dissipate. I looked down. The screams got louder again. I put my ear to the floor, and the screams got even louder, even more vulgar. Then I thought that the screams were coming from that girl. When the voice said, "Stop it! Stop it!" I was certain it was her. But I told myself that the Nazis had made the underground torture chamber right beneath the broken down hut I lived in. Little did I know that was worse than a torture chamber. The girl was in the assembly line 2 days after the incident with the screaming. Something about her changed. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. Perhaps an unsettling, milky white film had covered her eyes, or that her skin was unusually pale. I had noticed that these subtle details at first, but I went over to talk to her. But when I spoke, her mouth hung open in the same fashion as before, and only the noise that came out was a rasping breath that was given when I noticed her. Her platinum blonde hair had turned white. I also noticed that her skin
and eyes were white as well. And then I saw the most disturbing thing. When I took a closer look, there were stitches running up and down all her limbs and face. I suspected the rest of the day, the rest of her body as well. That was not all. The stitches were made out of clear fishing lines. I started crying because I felt so sorry for her. So sorry for her, because I was scared. And then she started crying as well. Her blank facial expression didn't change, but there were tears coming from her eyes. Her tears were not regularly salty water thing. There was crying. Sorry, I got spit in my mouth. I'm chewing gum. Regularly salty water type of thing. She was crying tears of blood. I backed away from her, mortified at what I was seeing, and then the person next to her noticed, and she screamed and yelled, "Kill it! It will infect us all!" Although he didn't know what was really happening, everyone around her started to punch and kick her. Her legs gave out until she was still crying blood. However, though her expressionless face did not so much as twitch, the tears were now like a bad bloody nose gushing from her eyes. In that moment, I was so scared, I almost peed myself. All I could think about was that the Nazis had said to me, "We have something special planned for you." I stared in horror at the girl as she laid there helplessly on the ground, getting kicked and beaten by everyone around her, but still with the expressionless face. I didn't even understand why the other people, no, prisoners, were beating her up. Even they were scared. Maybe they thought that she had a contagious sickness. I had no idea. I watched her bloody tears stream and stain the dirt around her. A dark maroon. I thought to myself that I didn't want to be in that situation. But I would end up in it anyways. I thought that the Nazis would do that to all the children. And I would be next. After the girl was beaten to death by her comrades, the Nazis chose one more person inside the group. But I was wrong. Instead of a child, they chose an adult. He looked like he was in his mid-20s, and he was very handsome. He had the same look of fear in his eyes as the girl did when she was taken back. He looked at an elderly woman, who I presume was his mother, and then he turned around. When he turned around the corner, I superstitiously walked over to the woman. I told her that everything was going to be okay, and she believed me, but I didn't believe myself. I knew exactly what was going to happen.
Father,
I need to take a breath.
I have one question. Can we talk alone?
You guys still want...
I got a question.
Yes?
Is this a book or something? Because I actually want to read it.
It is a creepypasta.
Oh, where is it?
That one.
Well, I'm recording this, so you can see it on my channel, because I'm recording all of this right now, and I'm gonna try and put it.
What's your channel?
Crazy Chris.
Subscribe. Crazy Chris. I'll search it up now, my friend.
I'll subscribe.
I'm gonna subscribe. I probably won't subscribe, but I'll probably just watch one video.
I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers
Don't even
on
have
this
permission
game.
to be in here.
YouTubers on this game, and I'm not even one of them.
Alright.
Don't even have permission to be in this grand hall. I just broke in, so I can be the jester.
Alright. That night...
Do you have 13 subscribers?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm subscribed now.
Alright. If you want me to continue...
What was your channel name again?
Yeah, please continue. That was amazing.
Crazy Chris.
Alright, give me 2 minutes.
Alright. all do your thing while I take a breath.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pee right now.
Alright.
Don't start without me. I'm actually really into this.
Well,
no one cares that I haven't had permission to enter this great hall. I just broke in. At least one person isn't.
Yeah.
I gotta think about doing YouTube videos on this game now.
I'm not.
Alright. I need to go get a drink of water anyway, so my mouth doesn't dry out.
The king can't kick my ass. He's an old goat.
I'm pretty sure we're belly Bill.
He is an old goat. I'd probably run circles around him with my fucking loot. As he's trying to kick my ass, he'll probably fall over onto the table and eat all the bananas.
Hey, can you friend me? Can you friend me? Actually, wait.
Alright. You can friend me on Steam.
The king is quite stupid, you know.
Okay, wait.
Old as well. He doesn't even care about the common folk, you know?
Yeah.
Not even the queen. It's very difficult. That's why I broke in here in the first place.
Man, you gotta read No Skin Tom. That's like the best urban legend I have where we live.
I'm actually writing a book of my own.
Trying to assassinate the king.
I'm not much of a rider, I'm more of a tank guy.
Yeah, we should eliminate the king and queen because they aren't, like, useful to us common folk, because they don't care, you know? It's kind of difficult. Uprising is starting, and I'm trying my best to calm things down, but I kind of see both sides, you know? The king doesn't care, he cares about his own shit, doesn't care about us common folk, and it's just difficult. I'm trying to pick a side here, but it's just too difficult.
Hey man,
if I'm being honest.
So I can't subscribe yet because I don't have my real account on it, so
it's alright.
I just saved
I'm gonna be here like every day.
Okay, I'm gonna friend you.
You gotta read Skin Tom. His is pretty scary.
Alright, if you want I can continue on the story. Or if you want to read it on your own.
Yeah, you can continue because I can still hear it. I can still hear it.
Alright. That night, I actually fell asleep.
My mom banned me from creepypastas.
Oh. So, do you want me to continue or not?
Come on, Chico. Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
Continue.
That's true. Well, it's not really rebels, it's merely the civilians inside that are starting a rebellion because, you know, the king doesn't care.
Do you mind
does the queen.
listening to scary stories over here?
Okay, go.
I'm talking to my I just met him friend.
We'll go outside and do it.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
Too bad. I have to play the music.
That night, I actually fell asleep, which was surprising to me, because I could hear the young man's screams. I had a dream in which there was nothing but total darkness, and a glint in the distance. Then a face started coming into view. Along with the rest of the body, it was wearing a white mask. The mask's only features were squinted eyes and a very smiley mouth. Almost looked like one of those theater masks that in the restaurant cinema. The man was wearing red striped tailcoat and a fancy shirt underneath. It was black, but it appeared to be stained with something. He wore black slacks and fancy shoes. He was very skinny. The most skinny person I've ever seen. And he was also wearing a very tall top hat that was black with a red ribbon near the base of the hat. He wore white gloves, and the hair behind his mask jutted out in a crisp yellow spikes behind him. His yellow cat-like eyes could be seen through the squinting slits of the mask. The man was holding a curved needle. It almost looked like a fish
All
hook.
Ravensfall soldiers, please follow the king.
Please follow me.
Meeting.
Sorry about this.
Oh my god.
And I mean soldiers, not like innkeepers and such like that.
Continue the story.
I'm staying here.
I'll watch it on your channel.
Alright.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, let's get this over with.
Well, I was on
Wait,
Fishhooks,
let's
wasn't
have
I?
all the leaders, like Queen, King, Princess, Prince.
Keep going.
Alright.
All the leaders.
It almost looked like a fishhook.
That makes sense. Come on,
Put his
Gmod.
white
I'm the
gloved
leader of the
hands
army, so
behind
I
his
should
back
go.
Where's
and
Michelle?
started to
That's
walk
what I
towards me. I couldn't move, but I could hear my heart beating faster and faster, my breaths getting heavier.
He's good at telling stories.
As the man came closer,
Wasn't that feeling from your pants out of character?
I could hear him chuckling. It was a deep chuckle. It sounded as though it was far away, but when he came
Oh, right, there's a
within 2 or 3 steps away from my
All of you
comfort
soldiers
zone,
stay here.
he bent over and put his masked face a couple inches away from my sweat-ridden
We have 3
face.
knights and 2 soldiers.
I couldn't close my eyes. Something was forcing me to look directly at him. He smiled a very
Knight, can
strongly.
you get up, please?
He smelled strongly of porcelain,
Johnson,
And then he
get the
said to
hell
me-
off your lazy ass.
and then he said to me, "You are a nice
AJ
one."
Stark, please get up.
Wait, can you stop?
me,
Can you
I'll-
stop
Okay.
for a moment? I'll be right back. I just
Alright.
need to put something in my inventory. Pick up so I can change jobs and
Okay,
still
if
be here.
AJ's AFK, 2 will do. We don't need everyone. We just need the leaders, and one knight to protect.
Ravenfall Knights, follow me. Also, Cyrus, if you wanna.
I have no
help
place
out.
here. I broke in.
General, be in the behind.
Okay, everyone line up, shoulder to shoulder. On the shoulder of the overseer.
White knight on the right.
Shut up.
So, Chris,
No, get back.
Yeah?
what was the story about? I wasn't really listening. I was just playing my loot.
Well, so far, it's a Jewish kid in a concentration camp, and then he got,
Oh, cool.
and so
Actually,
then
hold on.
people are getting killed and everything, you know, and then all of a sudden there's a squirrel
Yeah.
he sees, and then that night he hears screaming from below him, like under the floor,
We're just gonna ignore that.
and then
Oh, Christ.
when he finally sees her again,
Let's just go, my father.
she's covered in like fishing lines, like sewed into her skin and everything. So,
Alright, let's go.
and her eyes are just bleeding, and they're just blank, expressionless face.
Let's get a single file.
And then everyone around her yells,
On my right.
"Kill it! Don't let it infect
General,
us!"
on my right.
behind Sir Robert Clown.
And then they start beating her to death. And then he goes to sleep again.
I agree.
Hey, innkeeper, stop. Can you save this for me so I can change jobs and still be here? Here.
General,
Alright.
on my father's left. I'll be on my father's right.
Don't keep going. Just don't keep going.
Alright, I was just explaining what happened so far to
Who
that
took
guy. I got it.
Who took
Yeah.
it? Who took it?
I wasn't listening. I just broke in.
Alright, so they start yelling, "Kill it before it infects us," and then they start beating her to death.
It's called command.
And then they take a man.
Wait.
for the same.
Start marching.
Oh, why do I
Yeah, so then they took a man, and now then after that, this is him being asleep, and there's this guy in the distance. He's like in this dark place, and then there's a guy in the distance wearing a mask with cat-like eyes, and you can see it through the slanted eyes, and then he has like spiked hair from behind and everything, and then he says, "I'm going to have fun with you. You look like a nice one." It's like,
Okay, I'm
he's
here. I'm
holding-
here.
Yeah.
Can I have
Alright.
the mace back?
All right. Let me just get it
Also,
out.
my friend, I decided to add you because, you know, you said to add you and, you know, I decided.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Can you add me too, please? I couldn't find your name.
No, you just go on to view players if you press shift and tab. Click on his name and click add
Yeah, I
friend.
know, but I can't find him. Like, I can't find his
It's,
picture.
for me, it was near the top.
It's Crazy Chris YouTube. With a K. KRAZYCRIS YouTube.
My friend, you did not accept my friend request.
Oh, it's I have to close out the game and I'm recording right now, and it destroys the recording.
Oh. Understandable. And no, I am not adding you because you're on YouTube, before you ask.
It's alright.
It's because I have no friends.
Me too, that's why I did YouTube.
We are one and the same, except one actually committed to it, and I just lost the password to my channel.
Hmm.
Back in 2013. Oh fuck, what is this track?
Oh, that one was, I think the Dragonborn Comes from Skyrim.
No, that is not the Dragonborn Comes, I know it.
I know one of them is. Alright.
This one is not the Dragonborn Comes, but, you know. Alright, continue your story, good sir.
Alright, as soon as that kid comes back, or did he exit out of the game?
No clue.
Because he just disappeared.
Tell me a story, Daddy.
Alright. I'll restart the paragraph.
Oh, so fuckers! You have this written down?
It's on my
the fucking Germans are right.
Alright.
I love how I broke into this place and no one's even... I've even said it like 5 times at this point.
They were too enthralled with the story.
Alright. Yes. Thank you.
Alright. At night, I actually fell asleep, which was surprising because I could hear the young man's screams. I had a dream in which there was nothing.
Oh, that sounds like you should really get.
What?
Sounds like you need therapy.
I have therapy. It doesn't work out for me.
Oh, I didn't know that because I just came in.
It was surprising because I could still hear the young man's screams. Then I had a dream in which there was nothing but total darkness and a glint in the distance. A face started coming into view, along with the rest of its body. It was wearing a white mask. The mask's features were squinted eyes with a very smiley mouth, almost like one of those theater masks in a restaurant cinema. But the man was wearing a red striped tailcoat and a fancy shirt underneath. It was black, but it appeared to be stained with something. He wore black slacks and fancy shoes. He was very skinny, the most skinny person I have ever seen. He was also wearing a very tall top hat that was black with a red ribbon near the base of the hat. He wore white gloves, and the hair behind the mask jutted out in crisp yellow spikes behind him. His yellow cat-like eyes can be seen squinting through on the mask. The man was holding a curved needle. It almost looked like a fishhook. He put his white gloved hands behind his back and started to walk towards me. I couldn't move, but I could hear my heart beating faster and faster. My breaths are getting heavier. As the man came closer, I could hear him chuckling. It was a deep chuckle, and it seemed as though it was far away. When he came within 2 or 3 steps away from my comfort zone, he bent over and put his masked face a couple inches away from my sweat-ridden face. I couldn't close my eyes. Something was forcing me to look directly at him. He smelled strongly of porcelain. And then he said to me, "You're a nice one. I am going to have fun with you." He vanished into a wisp of smoke, and the dream ended. I woke up in a place that wasn't recognizable. It appeared as though I was in a dark hallway made of dirt. I looked up and saw the starry sky above me. I had fallen deep down in a hole and still imagined to be asleep.
I'm back. My game crashed.
Oh, alright.
Okay, can you repeat?
Welcome, my friend.
Yeah.
My game, can you accept my friend request too? Sorry.
Alright.
Crashed.
I'm in the middle of recording, and if I exit out of this, it'll end the recording. And I'm gonna friend request as soon as the recording ends. Okay? Alright? Okay. Do you remember when we last left off?
Finish the story, Daddy.
Alright, it was...
Something about falling in a deep hole.
Yeah, but to him it was the guy with the needle.
Ah.
You are a nice
Yeah.
one. I am going to have fun with you. Then he vanished in a wisp of smoke, and the dream ended. I woke up in a place that wasn't recognizable. It appeared as though I was in a dark hallway made out of dirt, and I looked up and saw the starry sky above me. I had fallen deep in a hole, and still managed to be asleep. A paining agony formed at the top of my head, and when I put my hand on the top, then brought it back in front of my eyes, there was blood staining my fingers. I started to panic, for I was bleeding profusely, and stuck in a deep hole. For about 20 minutes, I attempted to climb out of the hole. Nothing worked. I tried, and I tried. I then resorted to walking down the hallway, and letting the darkness engulf me. It seemed as though the hallway went on for miles and miles. I finally found a ladder going both down and up. I decided to go up, for I wanted to get out of the hole as soon as possible. The ladder went on a long ways until I reached a vault-like door on the ceiling above the ladder. I rotated the wheel, and then it made a loud screeching noise that pierced my eardrums. I pushed with all my strength to open the hatch, and when I managed to lift it up a little bit, light spilled into the chamber I was in. I was filled with hope and determination that I would make it out. I shoved the door with what little strength I had left, and thankfully the rusty hinges gave in, and the hatch fell open with a clang. I pulled myself up and out of the ground, and I found that I was in yet another chamber before. I was obviously above ground, but I still had no idea where. I looked out the window and saw nothing but a barren wasteland. I turned back around. Only then did I notice that the door that I could have swore wasn't there before. No, wait. I turned back around, and only then did I notice a door that couldn't have been there before. I went to the door and opened it. It slid open easily, even though the hinges looked very rusted. I walked into the next room and saw 3 more doors. I chose the one on the left. It went on for a while. Me walking into the next room, 3 doors, I chose one. And then, where there's another room. It got really frustrating. Eventually, I opened a door, and instead of a room, there was a long corridor that looked like it belonged in the space station. I followed the hallway, and it came across a door. This time, only one. When I opened it, light flooded into the corridor. And when my eyes adjusted, I saw rolling hills, green grass dancing in the breeze, and sunshine. A wide grin spread across my face. My hand slipped off the doorknob, and I fell to my side. I took a step into the spongy grass. Then another, and before I knew it, I was taking off to who knows where. All I cared about was that I was away from that horrible camp in the dark hallways. But all of a sudden, everything went dark. It was as if the entire world had just fallen out of existence. I stopped dead in my tracks, looking around in horror. I started walking, my mind dazed and dizzy. Every direction I looked was black as night. I became disoriented. I couldn't tell the difference from up or down, side to side. Just when all seemed lost and hopeless,
I saw a rack floating in the distance. Shiny objects hanging off it. I ran towards it and realized the shining objects were fishhooks. I fell on my knees, still staring at the fishhooks that would soon sink into my skin. They were all sizes, almost like sewing needles. There was one that was a tiny curly Q, another that resembled a thistle, sharp spikes protruding from random places on the needle. I heard the same deep chuckling that I had listened to in my dream. I jumped up with a start and swiveled around, yelling, "Who's there?" Another chuckle happened. "I mean it, show yourself." "I don't intend to hurt you, but I'm doing my job." The deep voice seemed close now. "How does getting a fishing line sewn into you with fishhooks not hurt? You mustn't think I'm that cruel, now do you?" I turned around once more, only to find myself face to face with the man. Who are you?" My lip quivered as I spoke.
What the fuck? Man, you okay?
I'll be right back. I just... Hello. Alright. I died of starvation.
You did?
Yeah. Wasn't paying attention.
The funny thing is you're an innkeeper.
Yeah. I was reading.
The funny thing is that you're an innkeeper and you died from starvation.
Yeah. Alright.
A bounty has been placed on another player.
Yeah, now I'm gonna keep watch of starvation now.
Yeah. I turn around once more and find myself face to face with the man. Who are you?" My lip quivered as I spoke. The man leaned close. I couldn't see his face anymore, but I could hear his shallow breaths in my ear. "Whoever you want me to be," he whispered. Then everything went black. I woke up, a blinding light shining in my eyes. I tried to move, but I was strapped down to something. My limbs felt like lead, and when I tried to speak, my mouth wouldn't move. The blinding light disappeared, and in its place was the man's head. Later. "You're an early riser." "The girl didn't wake up until I was done." "Well, that doesn't matter too much." "Oh, and remember when I said this wouldn't hurt you? Well, I was lying." The man laughed hard, like a mad scientist. I cranked my neck to see the rest of my body. The only thing I saw before passing out were bloody stumps in place of my hands and feet. When I woke, I was sitting in a meadow that I had seen before. Once more, I couldn't talk. I looked down at my hands and feet. My feet were huge compared to when I last saw them. I was missing a hand on my left arm, and on my right, there was a mechanical hand that was pitch black.
Hey, Johnson, can I buy stuff?
What? Oh.
Alright, can I get
just keep telling the story,
a Roman shield? Can I get a Roman shield and warlord armor?
This is a real... What the hell is going on?
That should be enough.
Need any food?
Yeah, it's definitely enough.
Hey, samurai, take this.
What?
What else do you need?
Oh, I already had some.
What else do you need?
Roman...
Was it the warlord armor?
Yeah, just warlord armor. Thank you.
Okay. Where's the innkeeper? Okay, there you are.
Right here.
Hide
He started
that
to
so we
freak
can
out.
eat it later.
You started to freak out.
Who?
You were like,
Who?
where's the innkeeper?
I know.
Yeah.
No, there's no chairs!
Yeah, I think so. I think the older king left.
And
Yeah, I
there's
was
a
in the middle
trap.
of. I was in the middle of reading a creepypasta.
I'm not a trap, I'm a girl.
No, you're not.
Oh, what is it?
It's
No, I'm a girl. You
No,
wish.
oh, I can hear it.
Well.
You wish.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Alright.
Trap!
Alright. When I woke, I was sitting in a meadow that I hadn't seen before. Once more, I couldn't talk. I looked down at my hands and feet. They were huge compared to what I saw them. I was missing a hand on my left arm, and on my right was a mechanical hand that was pitch black. I was relieved to see that there was no more fishhook stitches, except for around my ankles. And then I realized that the feet that were on my body were not, in fact, mine. The man had sewn somebody else's feet onto me. I tried to scream, but to no avail. When I tried to stand up, I felt as though I were standing on deflated yoga balls. My eyes were filled with terror. The man said that the operation would be painful, but I didn't remember as much as a prick. I slowly lifted my fingers to my mouth. I was horrified to find the real reason that I couldn't utter a word. My mouth had been sewn shut. I wanted to scream. I wanted to shout. Instead, I threw myself to the ground. I picked up a rock and looked at it. I felt as though this was not life worth living. I raised the rock and bashed it into my own head, hoping it would kill me. Apparently, my prayer for death did nothing. My eyes slid open to find that I was in a little cottage. I sat up to find myself on a little bed in a corner. It was a one-room house. There was a little stove in one corner, a small table, the bed I was sitting on, and a desk. I got up from shuffling over there to the desk. No one was home. I found a pen and quill and an empty journal sitting on the desk, and nothing else. There was a bowl of cold oatmeal on the table, and embers in the old-fashioned stove glowed a sunset orange. I looked out of a small rectangular window to find that I was still in grassy hills, but there was an orchard covering some of the land. The orchard appeared to be still in the grassy hills, but I read the same line over and over again. The orchard appeared to be...
Are you reading a book?
No, he's not. He's reading a creepypasta. Come on. Don't interrupt. Thank you.
Oh.
Come on, keep going, keep going. Hey! You're not picking me up. Yay! You're back.
Alright. Alright.
Alright. The orchard appeared to be hosting mostly orange trees and cherry trees. The mix of the two. I lumbered to the front door, the only door, and tried to open it. It was locked. I tried everything in my power to knock down the front door, but to no avail. I tried the window next, but it was too locked. It was locked. I hurled a chair at it, but not as so much as a thin crack split on the window. I decided to wait for someone to come along. And here I am now, writing in this journal. As I have since the day I woke up in this place. It's been 52 years. If I scratched details on the wall correctly, I'm going to run out of this room. I'm running out of room in this journal soon enough.
Stop. Why didn't you stop?
What? What? I stopped?
I think he gagged you.
Hey.
Eat again.
Great, now I'm gonna have to go back. I was in the middle of reading a creepypasta. Okay, where was I?
What, the 50 years thingy?
Alright, let me...
Just let him finish! Jesus Christ!
It's been 52...
Okay, you were in...
Alright,
yeah,
can you hear me?
That.
It's been 52 years.
Yes.
If I scratched the tails down on the wall correctly... The tallies down on the wall correctly... I'm going to run out of room in this journal soon enough. And it's about time I died too. I've tried it. Suicide. What a sweet thought. Like taking a nice stroll in a rose garden, in the brisk morning air, feeling my lungs. Nothing works here. Nothing but sleeping and writing on these walls, and in this journal. By the time someone finds this, if someone does find it, that is, I'll probably be dead. A nice decomposing body to seal the deal of my story. I can't wait for the day I die. But it's like I said, nothing works around here. So until then, Aaron Schultz, 1994. And there it goes, it ends.
Wow. Amazing.
Alright, you got a pen or something? I'm gonna tell you what it's named.
No, I don't have a pen. But I already subscribed to your channel. Are you gonna upload it to your channel?
Yeah. I'm gonna entitle this the name of the,
Wait, but does it have pictures?
No. Actually, it does, but this picture is pitch black. Nothing. It's just a
Wait,
black...
so it's the same thing, just... It's the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, what's it for?
Can I pick that up? Ooh. What the fuck?!
I didn't pick it up, he did. Because I was asking what it was for.
I am scared. I know. Here. Can I why not?
Hello, people.
Hopefully, it was a good, scary story.
I like you.
He's scary!
Wait.
Can I keep 10,000?
Chris, where are you?
Well, you can't call an admin about it.
Where's Crazy Chris, boys?
Yeah?
Where's my...
He's right here.
Man. Yo, my dude. Holy...
I don't know, I've been here for like, I don't know how long.
Why the fuck did you give 100k?
I'm a huge fan.
You shall not move him.
Yo, Chris, I'm a huge fan, man. Hey, I watch your videos every day.
Thank you.
The great man.
Yeah, I like your videos too.
Like that.
Thank you.
K-Bar.
You're in one right now.
I'm just kidding, I've never seen one of your videos in my entire life.
Whoa, how dare you joke about that? Come on, dude.
Oh my god, it's the princess.
Oh, check him out, like, he's the best.
Where's the king?
Hello, Crazy.
Yeah, hi. Did you have a scary story you wanted to share?
I am ready.
Whoa.
Stay there a moment. Just stay.
Yo, why are you breaking
okay?
Why are you breaking
Why are you breaking stuff?
Wolf, stay. Stay! Wolf! Come here!
Damage my armor.
God damn it.
I'm killing him.
Okay.
Cool if I just leave this area. Yeah, see ya.
I drew something. Where did he go?
I have no clue.
Hey! It's just really funny to mess around.
Where'd he go?
Probably. Ollie.
You enjoying the view, Michelle?
Will you fucking...
Hey!
Hi.
No, not you. Hey!
Oh my...
What are you doing up there?
Alright.
Get the fuck down!
Ollie.
Welcome.
Okay, that I can't do that.
I like that, when we were all in there telling stories.
You stay up there and have fun, I guess.
Soldier, can I come in? Please?
Well, if a werewolf's in, I don't...
Can I come in, soldier? I would like...
I think I'd have to take that up with, someone higher up than me. You don't seem like the type of person that,
Oh no, it's fine, it's fine.
I mean, do you
if you guys enjoyed that creepypasta,
I know, but like,
I could read more
there
on
has
the
to be like
channel.
a middle
Let me just
point.
go
We
somewhere
can.
quiet. I can start to read more on the channel if you guys like. I can make it a thing. We can read creepypastas on here together. Well, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, and I thank you, all of you who are watching. Even you new guys, thank you so much. And if you're watching this, I hope that we can... If you're listening to this, I hope that we can record again sometime. And maybe next time we can tell more stories. Want to hear some stories from you guys. And see you guys next time.